As a citizen, I'm waiting to see the future and perhaps the contours of DPDP, debate, discussion in Parliament. But we see a fight between the government and the opposition. It's an apology versus JPC scenario.
No, look, I think, Anand, what Rahul Gandhi did and said in the UK and the lies that he has trotted out there, and look, most of us have observed him. We know that he has a penchant for lies. He usually lies in schools, and that has been his politics for several years. But to go out there and lie blatantly and brazenly about the institutions of India, the judiciary, the media, the parliament, and do so as if he is not accountable, can never be accountable for his lies, and he can never be accountable for defaming these institutions that have been built over years and decades. And it is an absolute shameful irony that this man whose family has lived off the system and have thrived off the system for generations and decades suddenly turns around and is finding everything from the judiciary to the media to the parliament to parliamentarians and the money parliament, everything objectionable and lying brazenly about it. So I think genuinely that this is not a question of a free pass for Rahul Gandhi. He has to apologize. He has to clarify what he said. And certainly I don't think the people of India are in a mood today when so many of us work so hard. There are millions and millions of Indians who go to work every day, work hard to make a better future. The Prime Minister is creating these new opportunities for them to work hard and create a better future. And this man just waltzes in between his 5 foreign trips a month and 6 foreign trips a year and makes these bizarre, absurd and defamatory statements about everything that is precious to all Indians. So I think the issue today is that he really needs to come back to Parliament, shorten his holiday wherever he's spending his holiday, apologize or at least clarify what he said, why he said it. And then all of the business, including the placard waving by the Congress and his colleagues, can be addressed. But certainly today, as a citizen, I speak, not as a minister or as an MP, as a citizen, I believe that this is not something that can go on like this, where this type of defaming countries' institutions is just left unchecked, unaccounted for, or with no accountability for these type of statements.
But somewhere, Rajeev ji, it looks like it's a standoff now. The government has said, till you apologize, we are not going to hear any of your other demands. But the other thing is, they're saying that the government is trying to prop up Rahul Gandhi as the premier opposition voice. And it's also trying to use the same opposition strategy of protest politics to counter this JPC demand.
So look, I think people are deluding themselves that BJP needs to do anything for the 2024 elections other than rely on our Prime Minister's work, his mission, his agenda of development, making sure opportunities are available to every Indian. We are laser focused on that. We don't need a Rahul Gandhi or his antics or his tantrums or his bizarre conduct in any which way to shape our agenda, to articulate or increase our trust between our Prime Minister and the people of India. So I think that is just people who are in the opposition and are in some sense griping or are envious of Rahul Gandhi's sudden notoriety and visibility. Saying that why can't we do the same?
You are helping him.
The answer to that is most of them are dealing with ED cases, and that doesn't
That's
make
another
for
charge.
As great copy as going to Cambridge and the House of Lords and saying something bizarre. So perhaps they should understand that that's why Rahul Gandhi is suddenly so much in the news.
Well, we've set up the debate after this break, and I know that you are compelled and you have paucity of time. Rajeev ji, thank you for your time. Always a pleasure speaking with you. So there you go. You have another minister in the government who's turned around and said, Rahul Gandhi must apologize. Anything that the opposition wants will be thought of or considered after that apology. So we take a short break. When we come back, it's a straight face-off.